Okay, we're back with another video.
And this is an interview.
Period.
But the man's not here, so we're just gonna read his responses. So.
Oh yeah, shout out to Nick Long. I'm not gonna put your email address out there, but yeah. So I'm gonna read the first 5. Okay, this is about, we did an interview about what
he do for social media and how he benefits from it.
Okay,
stuff like that. All right, so you go ahead.
Okay, so kind of want to read off your computer. Okay, so our first question was, what is your name and what do you do? And he said his name was Nick Long. He wears several hats for the radio station 953HLF. And I am the VP of Sales and Marketing in South Boston for Lakes Media LLC, which includes US 983, Rewind 101.9, 145, 1045. 1045?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's like a whole lot of spit in my mouth.
The Dan
County Legion.
Country. You said county.
Y'all, I don't want to read this.
All right, I'll read all of them. All right, so.
No, don't stop it, girl.
All right, so Country Legends 105.9 and Shine FM 96.7 FM. My job includes a variety of things ranging from management duties to on-air responsibilities.
Okay, y'all, I just didn't want to read that because it was a whole lot of numbers. I hate reading numbers, I swear to God. Okay, that's questions. Is social media useful to your job? And he said, somewhat combined, I can reach about 6,000 people through the station's likes and my friends. That's a significant number, but a fraction of what we reach over the air. The primary benefit of social media for us is to find out the interesting items that our listeners are interested in. Equally as important sometimes is to avoid a lot of what they are interested in also. So they're just trying to suit the people that listen. Okay, we asked him what did he post, and he said he posted a variety of items, weather, local events, press releases before the local papers do, local sports results, and funny stories we find in the news. How often does he post? He posts Monday through Friday, 3 or 4 times a day. Weekends. Ooh, how did you do that? How did you do that?
My goodness.
Oh, girl.
All right, go ahead.
He posts 3 or 4 times a day, weekends maybe once. And he uses Facebook and Twitter. That's what he uses the most, Facebook and Twitter. So his job is a broadcaster. Girl,
you supposed to do the first 5.
As you know, I know, but you answer number 1. So
I read the last sentence of number 1.
What is your job? And he's a broadcaster.
Do you feel as if this is not fair? I only get 3 questions, bro.
Nah. 4.
7. Oh, yeah. 4 questions, bro.
And you read the last sentence.
I actually want the last sentence. It was like from
okay.
here.
Do you want to do what is your job?
All right, bro. All right.
What is your job?
No. Do you feel as if news is spread more through social media? He said unverified news. This is a very important point. You can post anything on social media, and within reason, unless there are certain I think he meant to put analytics that trigger intervention, you are good to go. However, I've seen information that is wrong, completely wrong, posted on social media. As a media professional, I'm held to a higher standard.
Period.
Most people...
He said he grown.
Grown. He up there. Up there.
Okay. Above y'all.
All right, so people post disparaging remarks, give us grief for not telling everyone everything we may know. The reason is usually because it has not been verified by authorities, which means if a story come out and like there's nothing verified in that story, he's not gonna post it or he's not gonna tell about it. He'll only mention the story. He's not gonna go into detail. We may know there's a fatality, but if next of kin have not been notified, I'm sure as heck not going to put it out there.
You know what he meant to say.
They're not going to put it out there. These responsibilities should be universal, but unfortunately they are not. I also asked, is it common for people to post subjective news online? Now let me Google what subjective means.
Subjective means
It is a person. No. That's
You know what the
subject.
subject is? Subjective. I know what that means.
Based on influence by a person's
Personal
feelings. So okay,
I
so
knew
it's like
that.
your opinion. So it's like basically.
Girl, why
Okay.
is my arm like it could just?
All right, so he says certainly it's rarely objective. In most cases, it's unregulated gossip. I asked him if the news that he brought.
We can hear you all the way over here.
Sorry, y'all, that's our classmates. They're doing the same thing. But anyway, I asked him that where does the
He's
news
mad
that
at
he?
me.
I asked him where does the news he posts? Where does it come from?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. And he said, I asked him if he got it from a direct source. He said, yes, we have arrangements with ABC Radio, the premier radio networks for national and international news, and the Gazette Virginia for local coverages. Also, I'm in the Gazette Virginia. Y'all go check me out. 20 points, 12 rebounds.
I have my own radio station. It's called Period at Essence. Go tune in.
Number 10, what is your favorite? What is your favorite or most interesting story that you've ever shared? By the way, this is a local radio. What's it called?
Not an international.
Radio reporter. What is it called? Radio broadcaster. Local. Halifax
radio
County.
broadcaster. He said he was a broadcaster, not a radio broadcaster.
But he works on the radio station.
Yeah, but he that works in other places too.
They're all radio stations.
Ouch, my ear.
All right.
They're not all radio
Yes,
stations.
they are. Look.
He says he wears several hats for the radio station. 953 HLF. 953
Lakes Media.
HLF. What if we sponsor them or something?
Anyway, we
can sponsor them.
No, we
Or
can
can they sponsor us?
I don't know.
Okay, but let's finish.
But yeah, like I was saying, he local, so you know, it's not really all that big. Asked him his favorite story he shared. He said several come to mind, like when the local lady in the U.S. Army surprised her family coming home early. I got a press release from a friend that was still in the Army who gave me the story early. Also, a couple years ago, the Publishers Clearinghouse sent me an email asking for coverage of a Scottsboro family that was going to win $50,000 in the contest. I was the only local reporter there live. And then a couple of weeks ago, we were the first to post about the Bethel family going on the TV show, The Family Feud. All right. Okay. Family Feud. The key to these stories is local. Like, everything he does is local, or like the next town over, or, you know, surrounding towns, whatever.
Why they say all I can say is
I have no idea, girl. I asked. Ew.
Girl, why is you saying what? Did you just say girl?
Yes.
Ew, girl, don't be stealing my stuff. Are you really stealing my stuff?
What I hate the most are look at me stories. Look where I am. Look who
should be cheating on him.
Look who I'm with. Look at what I'm going.
Nah, for real.
Look at what I'm going to eat. At least take a picture of it. Those posts are nothing. Those posts do nothing for anyone, which means like he hates selfish stories. Like he like to see stuff with people helping the community, like, you know, like special stuff. Like nobody wants to be posted all the time. If you just
I do. I like to be posted all the time, and
not if you just talking about yourself. Like he a reporter who wants to keep posting. Oh, such and such just bought a car.
That's cute.
Her hair is pretty. I don't know why she wear all them wigs like that.
Her edge is not.
Maybe she just don't know how to do it. Anyway,
she know how to put that.
She doesn't put her wigs on.
Oh. I mean, but she gotta do the. That's probably why her lace be looking like that.
I feel
but anyway, sorry.
That was all. That was the whole interview.
Thank you for watching. We'll be back in 5 minutes with another video. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Keep getting us that cash.
Cash?
Cash, girl.
All right, deuces.
You know, we getting them dimes.
Deuces.
Deuces. How you press the button?
Press it, guy.